Good morning. Myself, Dr. Om Prakash, guest faculty, English, B.Ed Department, Donda College, Ranchi. Today, we are discussing about B.Ed topic prescribed in Ranchi University syllabus for B.Ed students, those students who are pursuing B.Ed from Ranchi University. The pedagogy subject English, method paper English. Pedagogy subject English means language teaching. In language teaching, there are two parts: theoretical concept of English language teaching and classroom application for English language teaching. In classroom application for ELT, today we discuss on the teaching of prose and poetry. Before teaching of prose and poetry, the techniques of teaching or the purpose of teaching of prose and poetry, we must know about the theoretical and classroom concept or application of English language teaching. Classroom application contains audio-visual aids. The technique how to teach prose and poetry, sufficient vocabulary, use of grammar, spoken quality, and reading and writing skill. On the other hand, theoretical concept deals with the historical background of English language teaching, like origin of English language teaching, English language, the English as an international, colonial and national language, and different methods and approach of English language teaching. So, come to the point, the teaching of prose and poetry. In fact, the purpose of language teaching too, the main aims or and an objective of language teaching to create an open mind. As we know that minds are like parachutes and they function only when they are open. In the words of Aristotle, the purpose of language teaching to push out knowledge from learner's mind, or in other words, to open the mind. So, ELT means English language teaching, but it can also mean English literature teaching. According to one of the well-known poets, great literature is simply language charged with meaning to the utmost possible degree. In the view of Tolkien, a famous English writer, who says that literature is maybe the highest operation or function of language. During the early part of the 20th century, a Langlit, a terminology Langlit, that is language literature, was created, and the study of language was excluded from the study of literature. So, in general, English is a language and English is a literature. That is the two part of English, that is language in the form of language, in the form of literature. During 20th century, Langlit defines the study of language and study of literature, that is language literature. And in between 1950 to 1960, ELT becomes English language teaching and English literature teaching. In turn, in this period, when linguistic study gained ground, ELT was marginalized. So, English language teaching starts from language and literature And linguistically, we study language, and literally we studied English literature. Now, the teaching of prose and the teaching of poetry. In both terms, poetry teaching and prose teaching means teaching of English literature. The main aim of prose teaching for generating learning activities. It deals with linguistic complexity, comprehensive skill, length of the passage, interest level, the aims in teaching that particular passage. On the other hand, the teaching of poetry deals with choral reading, singing, dramatization, music and movement. And last, getting children to draw and paint. At last, we may conclude as the teaching of prose and poetry defines how to teach prose and how to teach poetry. The answer is that to fulfill the students' activity and students' conceptual or imagination power, to create or develop imagination power by poetry and by prose, generating learning activities. That's all. It's for today. The teaching of prose poetry is sufficient for today. Thank you very much.